alive cowboy.
How he treats people is how he was brought up to treat people, in a very caring, interested way. He's not impressed by his success.
From his humble, small-town roots, the success of Ron Williams in the energy business is remarkable. But this modern-day Roy Rogers' greatest gift is his visionary approach to every project, earning him a virtual star on the Philanthropy Walk of Fame. Ron Williams was born in Los Angeles during World War II. His parents worked at Douglas Aircraft.
And then after the war, they came back to Nebraska, to this small rural town where I grew up, a town of about 300 people, 10 in my high school graduating class. But I do have to admit, I was not valedictorian.
His humble background, I think, really set a fantastic foundation for what he's done now.
And then I went to a state college, Kearney State. When I graduated, I drove to Denver, and then I spent 8 years at Arthur Anderson and Company, a CPA firm.
Ron is a consummate businessman. He is very, very smart, even though he claims he's not. He makes terrific judgments.
Sam Gary approached Ron and asked him to go to work with him. They formed Gary Williams Energy Company, and Ron became president of that, in which position he was eminently successful.
My timing was perfect in terms of my age and everything else, and coming here and being a part of what was then a boom.
You know, through that, they had financial ability, and Ron did, to do things, and they made tremendous contributions to the community in many, many ways.
Ron joined the board of the Children's Hospital Foundation in 1989 and is now a lifetime member. As chairman, he played a critical role in the hospital's move to the Anschutz Medical Campus in 2007.
At the end of the day, we raised through philanthropy $250 million.
He transmits his caring to other people.
After Ron and Sam sold Gary Williams, Ron wanted to take on a larger role at the National Western Stock Show, and he became chairman of the board.
I'll never forget him saying, "Check your guns at the door. We're here to decide and make a plan for the future foundation of National Western."
With Ron's leadership, Denver voters approved 2C, which will help fund the National Western Center, a year-round events and education site.
It's one of the biggest projects in the city of Denver, and nobody knows that he's doing it, but he is the guy that's doing it.
I was at an event where he actually used an expression, "We got all the squeal out of that pig." He has this sort of calm, kind of aw shucks attitude that hides an amazing mind and an amazing talent.
He's just really an icon in everything he does. And, you know, Denver Public Schools, he did so much for us in trying to move the ball.
My wife, Celia, and I have always had a strong interest in early childhood education.
He decided that his high school graduating class had a lot of kids that need to get a college education, so he gives them all scholarships.
The biggest accomplishment I've had has been marrying Seal.
Always a cowboy at heart, another passion of Ron's is his ranch.
And my mother said when I was little that when I grew up, she knew I wanted to be Roy Rogers. That place is a treasure.
Ron's got a favorite expression, which I would clean up a little bit. He often says, "My give-a-shoot meter is broken," and nothing could be further from the truth. This is a guy who cares immensely about the well-being of the community that he lives in and has given back so much to it.